looking to avoid that.
And there he goes. He's trying to climb out of the cage and win this thing.
And only gets halfway out before getting snatched back down.
Cole, you brought up when Nash surprised us and introduced Shawn Michaels as the latest member of the NWO. I mean, that was nuts. I remember that on Raw, and the fans went nuts. And apparently, the superstars in the locker room were not exactly thrilled either. Bam Bam Bigelow reverses it.
And he gets leveled.
Well, the idea here is to debilitate your opponent and give yourself time to climb over the cage wall and out to the floor.
Well, the idea here is to win this match any way possible. I mean, I don't care about your opponent. I'm climbing. I'm opening the door. I'm getting to that floor as quickly as I can.
King, when Kevin Nash brought Shawn Michaels to Raw as the newest member of the NWO, it was another moment in the careers of both men that showed you can only expect the unexpected. As the founder of DX, I never thought HBK would become a member of the NWO.
Well, Michael, when Kevin Nash brought the Heartbreak Kid to the black...
Not getting out of there yet.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
It's scary to think we first saw Kevin Nash as Shawn Michaels' bodyguard, the Giant Diesel. It's surreal to be sitting here tonight at ringside with the bird's eye view of this powerhouse punishing anything that moves.
And down goes Big Sexy. Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
You know, in all my years, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody as menacing as Bam Bam Bigelow. I mean, who covers their entire skull with flaming tattoos? Textbook snapmare.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Get ready, folks. Get ready.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much. Watch out!
Oh my. Bam Bam Bigelow.
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
For me, King, the flame tattoos are only a fraction of what makes Bam Bam Bigelow so menacing. Let's not forget that this man is a cheeseburger shy of 400 pounds and can literally squash anybody you put in front of him.
Yeah, he can. But even more impressive is that
He's nearing the floor, and his opponent can just look on.
He did it. What a huge win.
I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after highlight.
Here's your winner, Bam Bam Bigelow.
What a ferocious conclusion to this steel cage match.
That's a big win any day of the week, on any show, in any arena, Michael.
The following contest is a submission match. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 256 pounds.
Here we go, and all I can say is this one's going to be a test of wills. Oh, look at Booker T. He's establishing a deliberate pace now. What's Booker going to do now? Wow, what a sequence.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough.
The Rock going to work now.
As we watch Booker T, let's get your take on him.
Here's somebody who's willing to do just about anything to get to the top. I like it. That's the way it should be.
Uh-oh, what are we going to see here?
Dishing out some serious punishment here.
The Rock is firing up this WWE Universe.
WWE Magazine out this month, and you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in WWE.
Who do you get to read the magazine to, you Cole?
And if you want to talk about someone in the ring who has it all, power, speed, resilience, and that killer instinct to know when it's time to take someone out, it's Booker T.
Yeah, without a doubt, Cole. Booker's agility also allows him to fly through the air, which you don't always see from someone his size. And Booker's pretty darn good at knocking opponents out with that kick of his, too. Oh, my gosh! What a slam!
Looking fresh out there. You're not going to lose many matches when you're competing at full health. King, when you think about all the skills Booker...
Camel clutch! He needs to figure out a way to get to his base and break the hold. What a win! Man, he's got to feel great. Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match.
Here's your winner, representing the Nation of Domination, The Rock.
That'll do it. The Rock walks away with the W.
You know, if I didn't knock so many heads off with my clothesline from hell, I'm pretty sure I would have made all my opponents tap sooner or later.
Guys, I have to say, that was an amazing match.
Man, the passion this crowd has for this superstar is truly amazing. Just listen to him.
This may be the loudest I've ever heard Boston, and a lot of it probably has to do with that person walking to the ring right now.
And approaching the ring, weighing 275 pounds, Luke.
Such emotion here.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
Must have seen it coming.
Yeah, you got to be smarter than that.
The blunt force to the head right there might leave him down for good.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
No love lost between these two. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Look out!
What's your analysis of The Rock?
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
If anyone would like to venture into the unknown darkness that is the private life of Luke Harper, I'd suggest being prepared to see the absolute worst of humanity. The last door I'd want to knock on is that of the Wyatt family. The city of Boston has played host to some of sports entertainment's greatest moments, including the night Stone Cold Steve Austin captured the WWE Championship from Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 14.
Dropped! And that was a hard shot. What intensity! I think if someone wants to enter the demented personal world of Luke Harper, they have to think of the horrors they see every week on WWE programming and multiply that by maybe 100. Oh, Cole, it's too much to think about. I'd just say no thanks.
Making it look easy.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talking about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
The results of this attack on the back may be catastrophic.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
As a broadcast journalist, I try not to delve into the personal lives of WWE superstars and divas. When you want to discuss the personal life of someone like Luke Harper, let's just say I won't be going on assignment anytime soon to find anything out.
Yeah, I agree. I certainly wouldn't want to follow Luke Harper anywhere to find out what he's like away from the ring. I think the Wyatt family and Luke Harper are better left unknown, unless you're in the mood to have nightmares. And now Luke Harper sways the match his way here. The Rock going to work now.
A brutal punch in the midsection there. Good luck catching your breath after that one.
Oh, man, his stomach's going to be sore for a month.
A series of unanswered shots from The Rock.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the high submission hold here, controlling the body.
Luke Harper is a monster. When this man enters an arena, sheer chaos ensues. Harper looks to terrorize his opponents and anyone who gets in his way. A vicious attack can be launched at any time. Harper warns his opponent with the Wyatt family mantra, run.
Well, you're right. Luke Harper is part of the Wyatt family. That means he has to be one of the most terrifying people on the planet. To see Luke Harper walk to the ring and attack his opponents in the ring is just chilling. The tide has turned again. They're going to fight to the end. Well, we're on the move here.
We're talking about Luke Harper and his uncanny ability to frighten people and dismantle them at the same time. You know, someone is in a different mental state than most when he's part of a family that implores people to follow the buzzards.
He's showing no signs of letting up.
We're looking at complete domination here. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Just toying with the competition a little.
I'm not sure I can watch this. What's going to happen now?
How can he walk? His leg has been beaten and battered. It must be seriously injured.
Yeah, this guy's going to need some medical attention. Michael, you can see the whites of Luke Harper's eerie eyes from a mile away. Let's face it, Harper is obsessed with human destruction. It doesn't take a genius to see that there's one thing we know about Luke Harper. It's that he's filled with evil intentions.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor.
And here comes Luke Harper.
Whoa, Luke Harper hit that one. What a display of power that was.
Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick ref count.
2, 3. He did it. What a huge win.
Look at this. This was a match that was simply mesmerizing.
Here's your winner, The following contest is a steel cage match. This match can be won by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. Making his way to the ring, from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Honky Tonk Man.
You got to give this guy credit. The Honky Tonk. Putting some power on display with that takedown. Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold.
Going toe-to-toe here.
Honky Tonk Man continues to punish his opponent.
Checking out Honky Tonk Man. What can you tell us right now?
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
We're in the feeling out process. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
Your guess is as good as mine, Cole. I think I saw a tooth fly out.
Not today, too fast.
A textbook maneuver there.
just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
He's taking a lot of punishment. If it continues, it could eventually affect his vision.
Yeah, already seeing stars.
To be honest, King, Honky Tonk Man may be good in the ring, but it goes without saying that he's a little behind the times, right? I mean, who drives around in a pink Cadillac with long sideburns and hair all slicked back?
Yeah, I know how you could solve the oil crisis, Cole. Just drain all the Honky Tonk Man's hair. Wow, there's no way you could keep that skull trapped in a headlock. Uh-oh. He looks absolutely unstoppable here.
Making a statement here.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
This Honky Tonk Man is oblivious. I mean, he gets booed out of nearly every building, but still smiles, waves to the crowd, and thanks them for being a beautiful audience. He has absolutely no clue.
Look at him, look at him. He's got a grip on the cage. He's going for it.
No escape this time.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
Not today, too fast.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. Textbook snapmare.
I love these cage matches.
Why would you love a cage match, Cole? They're brutal.
And this heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
This is where you need to look out. The wall of a WWE steel cage measures 50.
I didn't get too far that time.
Some competitors just have a move they trust more than others.
Honky Tonk Man showing a tremendous amount of fire here.
Man, oh man, these guys are some caged animals in there.
Oh, you're right. This is like a war. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. This guy's just too strong.
Looking for the win.
That's it. He's out. Much more of that, and he's not going to last long.
Wait, what the? Hold on. Now where's he going?
Oh, man. You hope when you see someone climb up there that they at least have a plan.
He's nearing the floor. Yes. His opponent can just look on.
What a win. Man, he's got to feel great. 1 in a million is the only way to describe this match.
Here's your winner, The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing 275 pounds, Luke Harper.
They broke the mold when they created Luke Harper, King.
You're right. Thank goodness they broke the mold. Could you imagine more Luke Harpers running around?
Calling this one's going to be a real treat, Michael, and I know you feel the same way.
Yep, so does King.
And there's the bell.
Well, there's no telling what we're going to see here.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Luke Harper shows us some clever offense here.
Luke Harper is a monster. When this man enters an arena, sheer chaos ensues. Harper looks to terrorize his opponents and anyone who gets in his way. A vicious attack can be launched at any time. Harper warns his opponent with the Wyatt family mantra, run.
Well, you're right. Luke Harper is part of the Wyatt family. That means he has to be one of the most terrifying people on the planet. To see Luke Harper walk to the ring and attack his opponents in the ring is just chilling.
What's your take on what Luke Harper's been going through?
What hasn't been said already? Everybody's talking the unbelievable potential we're witnessing here. Let's just sit back and enjoy.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
A crippling slam to the mat.
We're talking about Luke Harper and his uncanny ability to frighten people and dismantle them at the same time. You know, someone is in a different mental state than most when he's part of a family that implores people to follow the buzzards.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Going for the double play with this move.
He's got him.
Man, what a move. Unbelievable power.
I love a classic body slam.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
Michael, you can see the whites of Luke Harper's eerie eyes from a mile away. Let's face it, Harper is obsessed with human destruction. It doesn't take a genius to see that there's one thing we know about Luke Harper. It's that he's filled with evil intentions. Quick pin. Hey, is this it?
It may be. And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Harper may be down, but he's not out. Well, not yet, anyway.
Not today, too fast.
That's a textbook maneuver.
And that's patented Michael Cole. Cole, what's he got in mind?
There's one way to render your opposition immobile. It's like that knee has a big bullseye on it.
Yeah, you take that leg out and he's done. Luke Harper stands 6'5".
Makes the cover. And a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. Harper will not stay down. Yep, there's the reversal by Luke Harper.
Look out.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
Yeah, well, I've felt it before, and you're right, you don't want to know.
And into the cover. And it's up. He got the shoulder up. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. When this guy's on, look out. There's a punch worthy of the greatest heavyweights of the time.
Yeah, that looked like a Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali shot. You know, Cole, it's frightening how Luke Harper uses all of his abilities to ravage an opponent. That's it. He's done.
Going for the cover. And he escapes with a kick out.
Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
The super kick, the end is near.
Oh, you're right. This one should be over after that.
This might be it. And the shoulder's up now. That's a kick out.
Nice. Harper may be down, but he's not out. Well, not yet anyway. He's absolutely relentless here.
They're not dreaming. This snapmare is for real. What a move.
Man, you land hard after that snapmare.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17. These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE.
Some of the best superstars that WWE have to offer.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar.
Man, talk about putting a target on someone's back.
We got a cover. Folks, this is where superstars become immortals. A win at WrestleMania lives forever in the annals of sports entertainment. Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
Ever since Luke Harper came on the scene here in WWE, he has haunted WWE superstars. I mean, this beast has stopped at nothing to see that every one of his opponents leaves the ring in much worse shape than when he came in it.
Covers. Oh, God. That was hitting the nail right on the head. No way. What a move from Luke Harper. That's how you impress the WWE Universe, folks.
You know, Cole, it's frightening how Luke Harper uses all of his abilities to ravage an opponent. The strength, the speed, the obsession with human annihilation. Oh, that's going to put an end to this one. Here's the cover.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Oh, look at this. He's been opened up. Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so. Nice move.
This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening bell.
Oh, and I don't see any slowing down in the future. This is a great matchup. I'm loving it.
This could do it.
Maybe it is.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Harper just continues to attack with those deranged eyes of his. He keeps coming at you with that brute force. As crazed as Luke Harper is, he is human.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
Brutal and very, very painful for these guys.
This could end it in a hurry. Harper back suplex facebuster.
Harper back suplex facebuster. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Luke Harper.
He did it. What a huge win.
Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. Watch this. Oh, boy. What a spectacular. Let's take a look at some of the big...
Here's your winner, The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Hardcore Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the nation of domination, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 255 pounds, The Rock.
Look around. Everybody is on their feet right now.
A big match for him here tonight. Let's see if he's up for the challenge.
And his opponent, weighing 275 pounds, Luke Harper.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight. The bright lights of WrestleMania can be intimidating, but it doesn't look like fear will be much of a factor here tonight. Follow us now on social media under hashtag Vacant Title Match.
And here we go in this anything goes match.
Well, if you like offense, you're going to get it in this one.
One of these competitors will be the new champion and may very well be the new face of WWE. And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
What's your analysis of The Rock?
Yeah, Luke Harper looks scary, but just watch his matches. He's taking people's heads off with that boot to the face. I mean, he's breaking jaws with uppercuts, crushing spines with turnbuckle power bombs and sidewalk slams. I mean, at 6'5", he flies through the ropes out onto the floor, too. Luke Harper wants to end people's careers. Nobody electrifies the WWE Universe like The Rock.
And the offensive display by Luke Harper.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
What offense Luke Harper is showing at this point.
You know, Michael, we could go on and on, but Harper sends opponents into a new world of hurt with a belly-to-back facebuster, a super kick. Heck, he can even fly with a running Hurricane Rana, too. Luke Harper's weapons are unreal. Oh, that headlock's on tight. Luke Harper shows us some clever offense here. He's still not through. I'm not sure I can watch this. The shoulders are down.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
The Rock has the spirit of a winner here tonight. Ow! Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
And the strike lands.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Wow, he's still down after. Look at this hang time.
Incredible.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
Makes the cover. 1, 2. And he escapes with a kick out.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down tonight.
And the offensive display by Luke Harper.
Well, we're on the move here.
Going for the cover. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Oh, if you look at The Rock's face here, he's thinking that was a bunch of Brahma bullcrap.
Not today, too fast.
Luke Harper is a monster. When this man enters an arena, sheer chaos ensues. Harper looks to terrorize his opponents and anyone who gets in his way.
A vicious attack can be launched at any time. Harper warns his opponent with the Wyatt family mantra, run.
Well, you're right. Luke Harper is part of the Wyatt family. That means he has to be one of the most terrifying people on the planet. To see Luke Harper walk to the ring and attack his opponents in the ring is just chilling. This is turning into a one-man show for The Rock. I'm not sure I can watch this.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
We're talking about Luke Harper and his uncanny ability to frighten people and dismantle them at the same time. You know, someone is in a different mental state than most when he's...
Rock bottom hits. The SmackDown has been laid down. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Going for the big one.
Now that's how you make a statement.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Michael, you can see the whites of Luke Harper's eerie eyes from a mile away. Let's face it, Harper is obsessed with human destruction. It doesn't take a...
Shoulders down, is it enough? And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Got out of the way of that one.
Oh, there it is! Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Looking for all the glory here.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't believe what we just saw. Highlight after highlight. One in a million. You want to talk about crowd pleasing?
Here's your winner and the